Yo, checking in again. Another day, another message. I was going to do a video a couple of days ago, but I thought I'd allow the weekend to pass, allow tensions amongst the local youth to kind of simmer and put something out there on a Monday morning for people to kind of think and reflect, which I hope that people reflect and think with what I'm about to say. Now, it's public knowledge out there for those that don't know. There was another incident that took place on Friday night in our local community where two young people that we've engaged with were victims of yet another knife crime. I'm just being a little bit careful about what I'm gonna say, because you know the investigation, I guess, is still fresh, and I don't want to say anything that's gonna put anybody else in danger. But we do know, as I said, it's public knowledge that one of our young people got stabbed 14 times and the other young person got stabbed 6 times. Now, I just wanna, first of all, I just wanna say, thank God that both of them are alive. Unfortunately, it's an issue that is on the rise within our community, and I just want to thank God that these have been two victims, but two victims that are here to be amongst their family and here to to talk and be around their loved ones. And in the last 6 months, there's been parents that haven't had that privilege. Secondly, I just want to kind of pull out there to all young people that may be associated, maybe related to these individuals, is to be calm, be cool. I know the issue is quite tense at the moment, but I would just say, be easy. You don't want to put yourself in a situation that might get yourself involved in another situation, and to kind of just dead the whole tit for tat beef that's taking place within our local community. And yet again, this is another issue that I'm quite passionate about, and I like to talk about it, because yet again, young people that live in our communities, in our small little community of Birmingham, are getting themselves involved in these situations. And I just want to kind of highlight that once again, we've got families, we've got friends that are affected by this, and a lot of you young boys, young girls that are involving yourselves in these things don't really get to see that side to it. We was in the hospital, we've seen scared parents, we've seen scared siblings, scared close friends, people that were helpless, didn't know what to say or do, but just wait. And I think that's the side that a lot of people don't get to see. Everyone wants to jump on this repping, everyone wants to jump on this, I want to move to this man and move to that man over stupid, minute things. And look, people are getting themselves in situations that can potentially, cost them, an attempted murder charge. And it's mad and it's sad at the same time that young people, once again, are finding themselves in these situations. And I just want to kind of address that, young people that probably are not directly involved, a lot of the messages that are going around on BB, Facebook, Twitter, all of that needs to stop. A lot of you young people, for the wrong reasons or the right reasons, are putting things out there, and are mentioning names and doing certain things that can potentially put yourself in trouble and other people. I know that the initial thing when you hear an incident is to message everybody and say, yo, what's going on, and who did this and who did that, and who do you think did this and who do you think did that. But if the authorities get hold of a lot of these things and your name starts to come up, you can potentially get charged with something that you probably didn't do. So I just would say, and the man them that are, in beef with each other, the messages that are going to and from each other, that there needs to stop. That needs to get dead right now, because, incidents took place, whether people are involved or not, feeling remorseful or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not what my issue is. My issue is the foolishness needs to stop. And I guess many of us in the community are out here fearful that a lot of you guys might move to people that are not involved. There's a lot of young people that, I guess, live in these communities that are not involved in anything, but some same individuals that are involved in the repping or are involved in the badness and moving to man and want to step into man on buses and sending messages to people asking them what they're on. Now, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in beef, that's not for me to judge. If you're in beef and you got war with a particular person, that's not for me to judge. That's between you and that person and the creator. But my thing is, if you move into people that are not involved in anything, it don't make no sense, you get me? You got people that are going to college, people that are going to school, people that are not involved in anything, but then feeling that they have to carry a weapon, or the feeling that they have to, you know, go a different way to school or college because they might see an individual that's in something that wants a problem with them because they're from Handsworth or they're from Newtown or they're from Aston. All I'm just saying, all of that needs to dead. You know, once again, there's been another issue that's took place in our community. It's not addressed. A lot of work needs to be done with the parents. You know, a lot of the parents that are out there that I've spoke to in the last couple of months are deluded to the fact. I know that might sound a little bit controversial, but I've spoke to a lot of parents and they're oblivious to their children being involved in gangs or affiliated to certain people. And so sometimes that perpetuates the cycle. I'm always talking about breaking the cycle. I'm always talking about, you know, we need to come to terms with the reality. We need to move forward and try and do things to try and break it. And a lot of these parents are out there and they're unaware of the situation that's going on. And they're just compounding the issue, and their children are going out into the community and causing havoc. And unfortunately, there are a lot of the people that they do target are people that are not involved. Now, once again, I'm not going to talk too long. I just want to kind of pull it out there that the youths out there need to be calm, they need to be cool. You know, there needs to be, you know, parents talk to me, message me, contact me. You know, if you want to have a sit down. I think what I might do in the next few weeks is do a little seminar and a workshop and invite all of the parents in the local communities to kind of know the reality of what's going on with their children, and you know, let's have some real conversations. I think that's one of the fears that a lot of people from organisations don't do is talk the truth to these parents, tell them what the reality is and what's going on with their children. So then when these incidents don't take place, you know, people are not in denial, people just know the reality, and you know, we need to be talking the truth. We need to be coming together and changing the dialogue of not just what is a gang, how do young people get involved in a gang, but what are the effects, you know, like how do people come to the point of wanting to stab people, come to the point of, you know, wanting to, you know, attack somebody that's not from their area, and even if they're not involved and whatnot. So I'm going to put that out there. In the next couple of weeks, look out for an ad that I'm going to invite young people, invite parents to come out and address this issue, because I think it needs to be addressed. And I think there's a lot of people out there, a lot of organisations out there that say they're working with this, working around these agendas, and you know, parents are bawling, they need help, they need support. And young people out there, likewise, if you want to chat to me, most of you have got my details already, you know what I mean? But I only want to talk to young people that want out. I'm not interested in people that are on a hype. I want to talk to people that are not interested in the beef. They want out, whether they're in it or they're not. They, you know, they want to find an exit. You know what I mean? I've got people around me that are willing to support that 100%. Shout out to the Real Action team that held it down on the weekend. You know, we're in and out of the hospital. You know, we don't get funded to do this, but we do it from the love of our heart. And we're just going to keep it moving. We're trying to break the cycle. It's 2012, 2013. It's Real Action Youth in Motion. It's about turning real talk into real action. Peace.